Hi there, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I wanted to show you how to make some daddy cards. These can be made by mom or grandma for a little girl. We're going to do one that maybe is more for a little boy to give to their dad. So this is one example. I used a large letter dies, and these are fantastic to have. I mean, you could spell anything that will fit. It's a little tight to go more than 5 letters, but you can go across. You could do this way if you only had a couple, like Pop or something like that, Dad. Um, these are retiring June 3rd. June 4th, the new catalog comes out. So these are fantastic. I did make a card yesterday, if you looked on my blog, for graduation. So I used them to spell out grad. So this is just a good thing to have in your toolbox. On the inside, I have love you and some hearts. So this card that we're going to make now is a birthday card for Daddy. So I have pieces cut out. It's a little bit different. I am using, let me get the paper. It is actually baby paper. It's called Twinkle Twinkle Designer Series paper, and it has some pretty nice. It's all stars and sky and stuff, but they're in baby colors. And this will also be retiring. I'm using this for the stripe. I just cut it right down, the right size piece. And I'll have all that on my blog, so you don't have to worry about writing anything down. So anyway, I'm using a darker color as the background. So this is Night of Navy, and I cut 2 of every letter. So I did all my cutting, and I just ran it through my Big Shot. And what I'm going to do is just back them one on top of the other, just to give it like a pop. So let's see. I did these with the glue, the multi-purpose liquid glue. So let's do that first. We're just going to put some glue on the lighter color. And this is what I did on the other card. Let me just pull it over. So I used Pool Party and I think the granite color, and the name escapes me, but I'll have information on both of them. So we're just going to, and I like the liquid glue on this so I can move it around a little bit, but when I put these on my card, I'm going to use just the snail adhesive so that I don't have to press it down, and I can go back and maneuver things around until I have it in the right place, because you really have to make sure you can fit everything in, and you don't want to start and then you're kind of stuck, because once this liquid glue goes down and it sticks, you're pretty much stuck. I mean, it gives you that couple of seconds to maneuver it beforehand. Lots of D's here. I ran the D and the A and the Y together, and then I had to do 2 more runs for the D through my Big Shot, but that was okay. These cut like butter. They really cut nice and pop out nice, so it's really just a great set to have. So if you want it, you need to get it now. And we just have the A. So let me just get this going. And this is a pretty easy card to make once you have your letters cut out. And again, they were easy to cut out. So you just want to have a little, see how that pops? It's pretty nice. And this is the soft sea foam, and that goes with this designer series paper. So I liked it together. So let me put this down, and then we're going to, this is the inside, so let me not get confused here. So we're going to put this down, and I cut it just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the base. And we just want to make sure where we're putting everything before we put it down. Oops. Let's see. And then we want to put this piece on. So I think what I'm going to do is put this down first, and I'll put it down with the liquid glue, and then I'll put that stripe over it, and then we can start putting the letters down. And again, we just have a little tiny blue around the edge. I couldn't go much bigger than that because the letters would not fit. And let's get a letter on here, and this way I can figure out where to put the stripe here. So I want the stripe, I think, to be above the letters. So this is in lieu of ribbon. I use designer series paper. I love designer series paper. I just think it's so neat. So I have glue on the back of that somehow. So let me do that one first. And I'm going to put it this way. You see the glue? I don't want to put it down until I figure out where I'm putting everything else. I know that's a little bit odd, but it just fits, see? Just barely fits. So this is why I'm not using the liquid glue yet. I mean, the first piece will be okay. It's going to be a little tight, but I'm going to use my snail adhesive, and I want to use this with my silicone mat just so that I don't get glue stuck on the paper, because this will go a little bit wider. So I like using this silicone mat. So I'm going to put this right up to the edge. So this is my first piece. And then I'm going to put the rest down, and I'm not going to really press on it. I'm just going to put some adhesive on and place it down where I think it should go. But I'm not pressing down to get it in place yet. I'm not committing. So we'll do this one. Looks like it's going to fit okay. I tried to do Grandpa, but that was too many letters because I thought that would be good. But I know there's a lot of names for parents and grandparents. You know, Pops and Opa. You could do Mother's Day, Mom. I don't know if he would fit Mommy. Probably Poppy you could fit. So you really have to kind of play with it. Okay, so I haven't really, the only one that's down permanent is my first letter. So let's see, we probably have to move this down a little bit. I think that looks good. So now I've committed. Okay, let's put this aside. Now the sentiment that I'm going to use is from the Happy Birthday. This is going to be a birthday card. The Happy Birthday Gorgeous. I'm going to use this Happy Birthday, and I'm going to punch it out with a punch. So on the Father's Day, I use the sentiment is from Geared Up Garage, and there is a Thinlit that coordinates with this. But this one I decided I'm going to make a birthday card out of. So let me get a scrap of white. Sorry, I thought I had this out. And I have my stamp mounted. And I'm going to stamp it in Night of Navy. Okay. And then I'm going to use my label punch and just get it in there and center it. And let's see. So we're just going to put that right over here. And I'm going to add some of the rhinestones. I'm going to use my dark blends. I do this a lot. You can get any color rhinestone or pearl that you want just by coloring it with a blend. These are alcohol markers. I hope I'm in here. So once you color it, it's dry and it's good to go. Now you just have to be careful that you don't get the ink from this sheet on anything, because that is trying to think of the word, like a wax paper kind of thing, so you can see that it gets all smudgy. So you just want to make sure you don't pick that up when you're picking up your gems. So we're going to pop this up with dimensionals, and then the card is done on the outside, and we'll put some kind of a birthday sentiment on the inside. So I think this is cute. Again, these, I'm so surprised they're getting rid of these. I'm sad because they're really great. You can make some great cards with it. You can frame some art with it. It's great for scrapbooks, things like that. Okay, happy birthday, Daddy. And on the inside, let's see, do I have something mounted? I'm looking for the stamp set, it's right here. Let's do It's Your Day, and I don't have it mounted. So let me just get that mounted quick, and we'll do that in Night of Navy as well. I love Night of Navy, one of my favorites, and it's a great for this. I think it's called an eclipse card, having a darker background. So that's pretty. And let's do some of these little squigglies too on either side. Let's see. This is well used. I use this all the time, especially at class. People like to have lots of birthday things. So I'm going to do, and we'll do 2 over here. So I think that's kind of fun for the inside. And this could be from a girl or a boy. I think this kind of is little girl. But I think this could go either way. And we'll just put some liquid glue on the back of this and put it on the inside, and we're done. Pretty easy. Okay. Okay, so those are the 2 cards, a birthday card and a Happy Father's Day card, and I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like to order this. Again, it's by June 3rd or else they're gone then. So you can email me, Patty at PS Papercrafts, or you can leave a comment on my blog, pspapercrafts.com. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. Bye.